Hey YouTube, this is Air Lifestyle 24 coming to you with my 1 month lock update. Yay! I'm so excited. It's definitely been a really long month. There's been so many ups and so many downs, but I made it. Yay! And hopefully I can keep going. So I'm just gonna show you some products that I've been using in my hair for the past month and what I've been doing to wash my hair. And yeah, so if you see me look down, I have my phone in my hand, took some notes. Um, so yeah, so let's get started. So last month, I've had lots of frizz, lots of everything going on. And obviously, that's to be expected. I did get some shrinkage. Um, that's probably because of sweat, heat, humidity, whatever it may be. So most days, I've just been using some oil. So I've been using the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil, Strengthen Growth and Restore Hair Serum. Hope you can see that. And I'll link everything down below so you can see it. So just like every other day, put this in my hair and rub it through and make sure it's moisturized. And then with that, before that, I'll just spray the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Hold and Shine Moisture Milk. I love this. I've been using this for years. So I put that on my hair like every other day, just so it's moisturized. I try not to do it every day because that caused my roots to kind of fluff up. As to be expected. So I really concentrated on keeping it moisturized and not oversaturating it. Other than that, just good old-fashioned water. That's the key to any hair journey, but not too much. And then with that, I would just finish my hair. And I rarely use this just because I didn't want that much oil in my hair. But I would use the Shea Moisture Raw Shea Butter Reconstructive Finishing Elixir. I love this. This is the only thing that works for my hair from this line. The shampoo, conditioner, deep conditioner, my hair absolutely hates it. So I love this. I've been using this for a long time too. So when my hair gets really icky, I have really bad dandruff. Like it looks like my hair is like there's a snowstorm going through it. I'll just take a Q-tip and some sea breeze, astringent, just to clean out my scalp. Didn't have to really do it that much, less than I expected, but especially like up front here and like in here, I really had to, make sure I got in there and scrub because it looked horrible. And I get like scabbing on my scalp too, but it wasn't as bad as I thought. And I was able to deal with it. So yeah, this comes in handy. Especially if you're not washing your hair and you're working out, you're sweating a lot. Make sure you have some of this, or even witch hazel. I have that as well. Witch hazel works really well too. What else have I been using? I've been trying to try out different things with my hair. I would sometimes wear this up. I always use this part right here because I don't really have a middle part. So I would try and clip this up. I would use the open end bobby pins. These are really good because they have the ball at the end, so you don't have to worry about any snagging or anything. And then other times I would use the clothespins. And you really got to be careful with these. These have pulled my hair so much. The ends of them kind of come off. I don't know if I have one around, but these ends come off. They can snag your hair. So you really want to be careful with these. I try not to use these this much because I don't want anything pulling and snagging. But if I'm pulling it all up and putting it right there, then I'm good as long as it's a good amount of hair. So yeah, those have really come in handy. So yeah, that's basically all I've been doing. for the first month. Really haven't had any big issues other than the shrinkage and the slight itchiness and the dandruff. But I mean, it was to be expected. I got a few people, hey, are you locking your hair? I'm like, yes, I am. Some people, oh, how's it going? And everyone's different. It just depends on who knows, like, natural hair and, what exactly you're doing. A lot of my students were like, hey, your hair is different. I'm like, yeah, I'm, locking my hair. And they're like, oh, okay. So I got a few, questions. And, it was to be expected. I really, going into this journey, I knew I wouldn't love my hair. I'm always used to wearing my hair in an afro and, doing whatever. So for my hair to always be twisted, it's kind of like a change for me. But I'm dealing with it. I knew what was coming when I started this journey, and I know it's going to grow. So I'm really not worried about it. What else? So just a reminder, I started my loc journey on December 29th, 2015. And actually yesterday, January 29th, was my 1 month. So I really wanted to wait to wash my hair. I kind of want to wait longer, but because I've been working out consistently as well as like sweating, excuse me, I wanted to make sure that, I wash my hair. My hair, the front of it, it's kind of coily. It's still coiled. Obviously, it's only been a month. The back was kind of unraveling. So it was like, if this is like the back one, it would be like all of this would be unraveling, only like the tip would be showing. So I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what should I do? Should I wash it? Should I wait? Should I retwist it while it's still dirty? So I just left it alone. I didn't want to do anything because my hairdresser told me, make sure you're not doing anything with your hair to, disturb it. So I tried not to. And I didn't end up doing anything. So I washed my hair on Thursday night, the 28th, so 2 nights ago. It was real late, so I'll consider it the 29th. And I got a few new products, so I will show those to you and just basically tell you what I did with my hair. The washing process wasn't that bad. I didn't use any conditioner because it suggested that you don't use conditioner for a few months because you don't want your hair to soften. So I made sure to stay away from that. So I didn't do anything like that. I didn't even use a leave-in conditioner after. Next time I might do that, but this time I didn't really feel that it was necessary. So first thing I started off with, and you'll notice that I love Shea Moisture products. I'm probably a Shea Moisture product junkie. Hair, skin, shower products, everything. So I love Shea Moisture. So I started off with the Shea Moisture African Black Soap Dandruff Control Pre-poo Rinse with tea tree oil and willow bark extract. So I saw this at Walgreens. I got it buy one get one free when Walgreens had their sale 2 weeks ago. So I always look out for that. And this was, I believe it was $11.99 in my area. I live in New England, so I got this. I basically sprayed it all over my scalp. I kind of sectioned it in 4 and put it all over my scalp. And once I went through it, I massaged it through, and it says to leave it on for 3 minutes. So it's kind of like water and oil mixture. So you got to make sure that you shake it up first. But it's really concentrated. And I didn't use that much. If you can see that, I didn't really use a lot. So it definitely does go a long way, and you only want to concentrate on your scalp. And I definitely did feel the ingredients working while I was doing it. Got like a little bit of a tingling sensation, not too much, but I could definitely feel it work. And like I said, I have really bad dandruff. So far, looking at my hair after I washed it, and even a day later, this definitely does work. So after that, so I took out the clips that I had in my hair, massaged it, and then I used what is this called? A wig cap, sorry. A wig cap to wash my hair. And this is another suggestion that I saw looking through YouTube videos, looking through blogs, Pinterest, all those things. It's a good idea to use a wig cap on your first wash because your hair is not locked. And you don't want to risk your hair unraveling. So I made sure, put that over my hair. I have a really big head, if you can notice. So it was difficult getting this on. And with the hair, it was like tucking it in, making sure it stayed on. It did stay on throughout the wash. I had a few hairs like in the front and a few in the back that were coming out, especially because this was kind of unraveling. So it was a little tricky, but I'm glad I had it. It was okay to wash. There were points where I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not, getting through my scalp. The dandruff elixir isn't coming out. So I was like, okay, well, let me take this off really quick and try and rinse through. Or I would like lift the cap up and like put my my removable shower head underneath just to make sure that I was getting everything out. So I kept that on the whole wash. So to actually wash my hair, I used, and this goes along with the dandruff remover, the Shea Moisture African Black Soap Dandruff Control Shampoo with tea tree oil and willow bark extract. Basically the same ingredients as the Dandruff Control Pre-poo rinse. I got this at Walgreens as well, buy one get one free a few weeks ago. So it was a great time for me to go in there because I was able to get these new products, and a little goes a long way. As you can see from the consistency, it's really liquidy. You can pour some in the cap. So yeah, it's really liquidy. So you don't need to use that much. So I did 2 rinses with this, and I was like, I don't know if my hair is that clean. I really wanted to make sure it was clean. So after that, I was like, okay, well, let me go in with another shampoo just to make sure everything is out. So here's another Shea Moisture product. So I used the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen Growth and Restore Shampoo with shea butter and apple cider vinegar. I'm sure you've seen this one as well. I think I've tried every Shea Moisture line. I probably have a product from each of them. But yeah, this is really good. I've had this a long time. I use this all the time. So then I did 2 rinses with this. So I did a total of 4 rinses of my hair, just to make sure everything was out. And none of these shampoos are drying. So, I didn't have an issue with doing 4 washes with them. So, it was fine. At the end, I kind of took the cap off and kind of put some in my hair and then patted on my hair to make sure I was getting everything, and then I rinsed it out again. I know I said I didn't take off my cap, but I actually did at the very end. Then I rinsed it with a little bit of cold water, just to make sure, my cuticles were closed and I was keeping a little bit of moisture in. So after I washed, I kept the wig cap on for a little while. It was probably like an hour. When I realized it was getting really it was drying up. My hair kind of dries fast around the perimeter, but up here it stays wet. I just went in and sprayed my hair a little bit because I wasn't retwisting right away. I went in, sprayed my hair with the wig cap still on, so it could, soak up some of that moisture and still stay wet. So that definitely did help. So to twist my hair, that was another. It took a while for me to figure out. So another new product that I bought to twist my hair. So I sprayed it with water again once I took the wig cap off, just to make sure that I didn't have any frizz while it was drying. I used the Taliah Waajid Black Earth products, Lock It Up Tight Hold gel. It's kind of like a gel. It doesn't have any alcohol in it. But I got this from my local beauty supply store. It was $7.79. So there's not many places you can buy it or get it for this price. It's expensive. Some places that you go. But it's kind of like a jelly-like consistency, if you can see. Sorry about the hair. I hate having hair in my products, but yeah, it's opaque. It's transparent, so you can't really see it. But it's a light gel. But the hold is really good. So I just put a pea-sized amount on each strand of hair, and or each lock, and I twist it. And I know the lighting is horrible, so you really can't see, but I just put it at the base and retwist it. I kind of like pulled it down as I went, and I twisted, and then I did a palm roll just to keep it in place. And then to clip them back, I used duckbill clips. I know these are bigger than the 2-prong ones people normally use, but I didn't want to use a lot. So I was able to put 4 in one. So, and then just leave it down like that. So that worked out well. For the most part, twisting was okay. I didn't have any issues. The back was my biggest problem. Because like I said, a lot of them seemed like they unraveled and it was really tangled. And one thing I would note with using the wig cap, before I put the cap on my head and I was going through my scalp, there weren't really any big tangles or any of the hair intertwining from part to part. But I noticed after all this section was intertwined and some of the back. So I would just make sure when you're scrubbing your scalp, you're not doing really too much, because I think that kind of caused some of my tangling. But I mean, I would still use the same method, so I think it's fine. But just make sure that you're not doing too much or nothing too crazy. Or even if you don't use a wig cap and your hair is still not fully locked, make sure that you're, getting in there, but you're not moving the hair around, because at this stage, it's still loose, loose naturals. Your hair is going to tangle if you're putting it every which way. So just be cautious with that. I did use a comb to, just a metal rat tail comb, just to separate some of those areas that were, I guess, going together. And then sometimes I would take the end, and I know, I'm sorry, it's really dark, but I would take the end and do this just to make sure it was separated. And while I was working through my hair from the back up, I would just use one of these gator clips. They're just plastic clips that I got from the hair store, and clip that back out of the way so I can work on one section. And then, what else? So the next morning, actually this morning when I got up, I just put a little bit of oil on my hair, and it's called, it's another product by Taliah Waajid, the Black Earth Products African Healing Oil, and this was $7.89. I also got this from my local beauty supply store, and it's for hair and body. It smells really good. It's it's an oil. I don't have any issues with it so far. I've used it on my skin. It feels really good. I'm gonna use it majority for my hair. Let's see how that goes. It might end up on my skin too, but at least it all works. But I just put a little bit of this in my scalp, not too much because I don't want too much oil on my scalp, and then I put a little in my hand and emulsified it, and then just put it throughout my hair and went about my day. So yeah, that's basically it. For the next few weeks, if I have that itching from the dandruff that I know I'm gonna get, I'm gonna be using another product, and this is by Locs and Twist. I'm sure you've seen this if you are starting your lock journey, or you are already locked. This is everywhere, and this has menthol in it. So it's the mango and lime, maximum relief, no more itch, grow spray, and it helps soothe itchy and dry scalp. I got this for $5.29 at my same local beauty supply store. It's 8 ounces, so I don't want to use this that much. I rather just like use water and help like that soothe my scalp, but I know how bad my scalp can get. So I just bought it as a precaution. I am gonna still use the astringent that I bought a few weeks ago, just because I know that works, and this is more of a natural method, just to get some of that buildup out of my scalp. I don't plan on washing my hair for another month, so the end of February, February 29th, I probably won't wash my hair until then. I hope my hair lasts until then, because I don't want to, have to wash and retwist, because I feel like I want my hair to just kind of twist up and do its thing. And like looking at the twists, I'm feeling okay about the retwist job that I did. Some of them look kind of like weird, like there's like, it's like thicker, it's thicker here, and then, it gets skinnier. Obviously, it's not locked. I still have a coil at the end. And some of them, let me see if I can find one. So this one is like really thick right here. The roots, is fine. They retwisted, and then it gets skinnier. So I'm just going to wash them and see how they do. If you have any suggestions on how I can combat this, this pattern of like bulging, please let me know. And I know my hair's not budding yet. That's definitely not it. So if you can let me know what I can do, maybe I can retwist again and, make that tighter. Let me know, what I can do. Other than that, yeah. I'm going to be sleeping with I don't know where my bonnet is, but I'm going to be sleeping with my bonnet. Thank you to, let's see, if I had my phone unlocked, I'd be able to tell you. Thank you to, and I'm sorry if I butcher this, I'll put it down below, Shea and Sunkissed Kinks, for the feedback. They were talking about Loc socks. I don't know if you've heard of those, but I plan on getting one. I don't know if I need it right now, because some people say, oh, you should, just sleep on a satin pillowcase. You don't need a bonnet or anything. But I want to have the option of both. And bonnets, they kind of like scrunch my hair up, and like sometimes I wake up with hair like this way and hair over here, and then the back is all bunched up. So I don't want that to keep happening. So I think tonight I might try just sleeping on my satin pillowcase to see how that goes, and see if this front part bunches up, because the band comes here. So yeah, other than that, if you have any questions, comments, or anything, feel free to put those below, and I will reply. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Other than that, I will hopefully see you for my 2-month Loc journey in 4 weeks. Yeah, see you soon. Bye.